It's game 2 of our doubleheader. We are back here live at Anti-Marino Stadium for game number 2. It is the Obama Academy Eagles coming into town to take on your Gateway Gators here on NFHS. Hi everyone, I am Vince Russo and I'm pleased to be back with you here for our second game this evening. If you're just joining us, you missed a heck of a game earlier. The Gateway Gators all over top of 2A opponent, Mount Pleasant, the Lady Vikings. Gators taking care of business there with 2 goals by Addie Green and another by Becca Ryan. Here, it's a rematch of a game the Gators won 7-0 earlier this season. But Obama Academy and the Eagles will start out with the ball here as we are underway. Appreciate you all joining us here on NFHS. The Gateway Gators come in at 8-6 overall, 7-4 in section play, looking to improve that record here tonight. On the other side, the Obama Academy Eagles just 2-9, 1-9 on the season within the section. We are in full blast as the ball getting up and down the pitch quickly here to start. These two teams, like we said, met earlier this season. Gators coming away with a 7-0 win. The Gators have twice as many goals on the season as Obama Academy. Scoring has been a real issue for the Eagles. Not so much for the Gators. Now they are on the offensive. They'll cross it through. An opportunity here early. That one bounces around and is kicked away. And so the Gators will reset. Danny Koldepi Kodalupi sent it in there, sent back, and now the defense will regroup. The Gators turn it over though, and that one stolen back by Daniel Garner. Junior midfielder gonna send this one deep. He's got a man, but he is offside.
Offside.
And so Aiden Kohlberg got behind the defense there. The senior midfielder called offsides. And already 2 minutes gone by. Obama Academy with the free kick here. They look to send this one down the pitch. That one will tail out of bounds right in front of Nick Lococo, the freshman defender. That'll be Gators ball. The Gators are coming off of back-to-back losses, a 2-1 decision to Penn Hills. Shut out 7-0 by section co-leader Franklin Regional. They're third place in the section and looking to break back into the win column. As I said, sitting at 8-6 on the season, firmly in third place and on pace to qualify for the WPIAL playoffs. Eagles ball, throw in here. That one tipped away by Lococo, or headed away rather. And so now it's the Eagles. Isaiah Trumbull sent that one forward, but it's turned away by James Lococo. Good play there by Dietrich Zeitloft. And the Gators force the Eagles to kick this one out. They'll get the throw in done quickly. Kodalupi able to send that one across the pitch. They'll work it around, finally get it over to Aiden Kohlberg, who was called for offsides just a moment ago. He's able to thread this one through. And a player dragged down there. That was Brendan Strasser. Strasser taken to the turf. Eagles will counter the other way. But a heady defensive play to get in front of that one. Santino Grattan. Now it's the Eagles trying to make some headway. Again, taken away. Garner with it now. He pushes that one out, but the pressure forces him to kick this one out. Emmett Dorsey applying pressure there. And now the throw it. That pass sent errantly the entire way across the pitch. Kohlberg will come away with it. He'll send this one forward. Got a man. But again, offsides against Gateway. As Strasser had a step on the defender. That one will get called. So a couple offside penalties to start here for the Gators. 5 minutes in. Good pacing up and down the pitch, but no score here at Ante Marino Stadium. Strasser has 2 4-goal games this season. He leads the team in both assists and points, so certainly a Gator to keep an eye on throughout this evening. And again, we'll get an offsides call here, as it looked like they had threaded the needle there. Would have been an offensive opportunity, but a little overzealous there by the Eagles, and now the Gators avert that crisis and will move the other way. Pass there off the mark. Zeisloff was looking for Colton Corey, the junior forward. Be back to Zeisloff now. He'll get it to Corey. Send this one across, and a header is going to go up and hit the goal post. So a little high on that one, but a good attempt there. Is looking for the back of the net was Aiden Kohlberg. Our first real scoring opportunity on the evening goes just awry, and we will stay scoreless here early on. Gators are outscoring opponents 46-30 here on the season thus far, averaging 3.2 goals per game. Like I said, they have 46 goals. Obama Academy just 23 goals. 14 of those came in a 14-0 drubbing of Carrick. So just 9 goals to speak of in their other 10 games, averaging less than a goal a game in those contests. So scoring has been a sore spot for the Eagles so far this season. Now an opportunity, streaking down, but offside once again.
Offside.
Is Zeisloff. Tried his darndest to stay on there, just in front of the play, and so that will be whistled dead. Just over 7 minutes in, still no score. This one sent deep, and now the Eagles go to work, but that one taken care of at least for a moment by James Lococo, and now the save. Coming up, Gunnar Hayes, the senior goalkeeper, able to take care of that one. And he'll lift this one up, a high, lofting goalkeeper kick. That one didn't go very far, sort of stayed up there like a pop fly. And now they'll get it into Garner. Garner with some open green in front of him. He'll send it across the pitch. Gators looking to move this one methodically down. Again, it looked like Zeisloff a little ahead of the play there, trying to time things out well. And so it's the Eagles once again on the offensive, but once again the Gators taking it back over. A nice turnover there. They'll thread this one forward, and again offsides is Kohlberg. So one bright spot for the Eagles. They are coming off their first section win of the season, a 3-2 decision over Greensburg-Salem. Though it looks like we have an Obama Academy player down on the pitch. Not sure exactly what happened. It was a bit behind the play, but a player shaken up. Looks like that's Emmett Dorsey, the sophomore forward. Looked like momentarily he would stay in. Now he's going to come out. As they have brought in the first substitution on the evening. As soon as I can see the number, we'll let you know who's checked into the game for the Eagles, who are in their road white uniforms with gold numbers and purple trim. Gators in the all-black uniforms, tops and bottoms, and the gold numerals and trim. Even a little bit of white in there, I think, as well.
Number 15, Oliver Schoon, is into the Obama lineup.
So it's Oliver Schoon who is inserted into the lineup for Obama Academy. As we wait to resume play. There we go. Obama Academy will take it. Here's scoreless. About 8.5 minutes into this one. We'll get 2 40-minute halves. So far, so good. Good action up and down the pitch. Gators have the only real scoring chance to speak of as Aiden Kohlberg had a header go off the mark. This one will get just beyond the reach of the Gators there. Jacob Davey not able to handle that one. He'll trudge back to his position in the midfield. Or rather, that being Dietrich Zeisloft. Another offsides call against the Gators. Kohlberg with a jump ahead of the defense. Colton Corey leads the Gators in goals. As the last update we have stats-wise from the West Mifflin match, 13 find the back of the net throughout this campaign thus far. Here come the Gators again. And growing frustration. Looks like once again the Gators offsides. Official has a word with Corey. Junior forward protesting to no avail, and so we will continue on. First substitution being made. Garner will head to the bench.
Number 20, Ryan Rossi, into the Gator lineup, along with 22, Keegan Kuiper.
So Keegan Kuiper in for the
Gators.
Gators, as well as number 10, Blake Marsh. Marsh a sophomore, Kuiper a sophomore. A couple underclassmen checking in. Just 10.5 minutes in for the Gators. Good speed here by the Gators, an opportunity forming. It's going to be Kuiper with it on the outside. He scans his options, he'll cross it into the middle. That one's headed away. Crisis averted for the Eagles, who send this one over toward their own bench and out of play. They'll get it into Ryan Rossi. Gators again trying to catch the edge. They'll get an opportunity to cross this one in, but that one unanswered. No one home for that one. It'll go out of bounds and be a goal kick. Gators have 5 shutout victories this season. Eagles have been shut out 4 times. Time the Eagles have scored more than 2 goals was the 14-0 victory over Carrick and the 3-2 decision most recently against Greensburg-Salem. So score under 2 ends with a loss. If they score over 2 so far this season, a couple wins. Here come the Gators. Again, something forming here offensively. They'll cross this one in. That one tipped, and now the follow-up just over top of the crossbar. Kuiper couldn't send it home. The first attempt there was by Corey, diving, sticking the boot out, trying to get that one past the goalkeeper. And then Kuiper had a golden opportunity but couldn't bury it, just put that one a little high. And we remain scoreless here. Nick Lococo in pursuit there as the Eagles now finding a little bit of green to work with. Cutting, shooting, that one off of the mark and deflected away. That was Trumbull pulling the trigger for the Eagles. And coming up with it, resetting for the Gators is Zeisloft. Cooper Hayes back after it. He'll send this one forward, and Lococo get that over to Rossi. And Strasser helps orchestrate the offense down the field for the Gators. Trying to thread it to Corey there. The Eagles once again able to get that out of harm's way, at least for the time being. Turn back over. Senior night here at Marino Stadium, honoring the upperclassmen before the contest. Nice move there and a shot just wide of the net. Cutting in with Strasser. He had the opportunity and just couldn't get the angle on it that he needed. And another golden opportunity. The Gators inching closer and closer to putting that first tally on the board as we inch closer to 15 minutes gone by. Once we pass the next minute marker. Good bit of action here to start in this one.
Go, kick it!
Gators with a handful of seniors on this roster, including Aiden Kohlberg, Jacob Davey, Dietrich Zeisloff, Cooper Hayes, and Gunnar Hayes as well. So a lot of talent coming back, but a lot of the leaders on this team. This is their last go-around at it. They do seem to be on track to be a playoff team. Gators once again with a crossing attempt into the box. That one turned away once again. They'll get it back out wide. Good job tracking that one down is Kuiper. Kuiper sends this one in. It takes one bounce, and it is handled by the Obama Academy Eagles. Max Pekic, the goalkeeper for the Eagles. He's done just enough to keep this scoreless. Now a shot about 30 yards out is handled by Pekic. He'll decide where he wants to send this one. Gators turnover, and with a full head of steam once again. They've got Kohlberg in space. Kohlberg gonna send this one, has a man open. That one shot and handled by Pekic. Zeisloff couldn't get enough on it, had to dribble it once, twice before releasing it. But the Gators continuing to get shots on goal and good opportunities here in the early going in the first half of this game. That one caroms off of Kuiper. And so a throw in by the Eagles. Nice move there. They'll thread the needle and get that one through. Dorsey, a nice bit of footwork there. A nice defensive play there by Daniel Garner to get in front of that one. Kuiper has it once again. And the Gators look to clear this one out. Comes back to Kuiper at midfield. He scans his options. He'll send it. Corey was on sides, has an opportunity to cross this one. No one home though. And the follow-up attempt will go well wide and out of bounds. Possession will return back to Obama Academy. Bit of an error there as the Eagles just sort of tossed that one away. Now Kodalupi, or rather Kuiper, will get it back in play. With it, turns on the Jets. They'll get this one into Kuiper, but it looked like he was offsides. He hit the right side of the net anyway. Right side of the outside of the net, I should say. And so, again, close, but no goal for the Gators. Players tie up there. Eagles come away with it, but they'll turn it over quickly, and now it's Kuiper. Kuiper, nice little move there. Got it to Corey. Corey went back to Kuiper. Kuiper tried to get it to Corey. That was turned away. Now Pekic comes up. He'll clear it out. The Eagles will look to try and transition here quickly. As we are closing in on the halfway point of our first half of play, and still no score to speak of here. Hayes to Hayes, but now a turnover. Gators have to be careful. It's a good recovery there, and it's Cooper Hayes coming away with it. Now they'll try and fit it again. Here comes Kuiper. Kuiper going to send it forward to Corey. Corey unable to get to that one, but we'll have our first corner kick of the evening. So an opportunity once again for the Gators. In front of a vocal and enthusiastic crowd, including a handful, some members of the girls team, who once again came away with a 3-0 victory earlier against Mount Pleasant. Here's the corner kick, and not enough on it. It came over to Strasser, but it just didn't seem like he got all of that one. Bit of a missed opportunity there on a nice kick by Zeisloft on the corner. Kuiper unable to track this one down to keep it in, and so it will go back to the Eagles. Garner gets us over to Lococo. Lococo trunches forward, gets to Corey. Corey over to Strasser. Gators once again threatening. They try and thread the needle here. That one off the mark. Gators will keep up the frantic pace here once again. Look to be Vincent Bagney.
Lococo with that shot. Saved by Levitt.
Coco's shot is saved by the Eagles goalkeeper. And we continue on here. Another turnover. Kuiper once again offsides, but a big issue early for the Gators here. Just jumping the gun by a little bit. They still have not been able to figure out Max Pekic. Pekic and company doing just enough to keep the Gators off the board, though they have been threatening through much of this first half. Here come the Eagles. And again, Hayes with a great takeaway. Kuiper Onsides this time. He's able to make a nice move. He'll thread it across. Zeislov scans his options. Dances away from a few defenders. A nice ball there. Corey gonna go over to the far side. That one got a little far for Marsh. Like Marsh though with a nice move. And we will get our second corner kick.
Corner kick. Strasser.
We'll get this one in quick. Now they'll cross it into the box. No one home. That one turned away. Now a shot from up top. That one goes a bit awry to the right.
Number 14, Henry Kraus. In for Obama.
Skodalupi took that shot there. And the Gators trying to snap a two-match losing streak. Move to 3 games above 500. But also move them to 8-4 in section play. Gators have the weekend off before another section matchup at Greensburg-Salem on this upcoming Monday. And they host section co-leader Plum to wrap up section play before putting a bow on the regular season against 4A Penn Trafford. So a couple tough tests to end the season for the Gators before what looks likely to be postseason action. Both the boys and girls teams for Gateway squarely in 3rd place in their respective sections. This one, Karam's out of bounds off of the Gators. Colton Corey unable to fully handle that one. This one easily handled by Gunnar Hayes. Hayes, one of the half a dozen seniors that the Gators have and honored before the contest tonight. Here, a nice ball put forward, and it's Kohlberg once again. Or rather, here come the Gators. A shot there, just left to the net. Another excellent opportunity, just off the mark by Zeislov.
Number 27, Cole Plaskin, is in goal for the Gators.
Cole Plaskin now checking in.
Brett Rossi
As the goalkeeper for the Gators. You'll see Plaskin tomorrow night as well. He's the field goal kicker for the football team. Has 2 field goals made on the season, good from 37 and 39 yards respectively. Nailed one last week in a 53-7 win over Latrobe. Has been an excellent addition to the Gators football squad. After kicker last season, Jenkins moving on to play at Robert Morris University. Nice move here, and again, stepping up and making the play at the last minute, Cooper Hayes, but it will be a corner kick, the first one for Obama Academy, and they've got their first legitimate chance at taking a 1-0 lead. See what they decide to do here with the corner kick. Here comes the corner. This one still in the box and now kicked out. Gets to Garner. Garner with a lot of open field in front of him. He has some wheels. He'll get it up forward, and that will be Strasser. Strasser dancing around the defender. He cuts inside. He has an avenue. He gets it over to Kuiper, and Kuiper just a bit too much on that one. He airmails it over top of the crossbar through the uprights.
Over the crossbar, goal kick.
And so a goal kick upcoming 27 minutes in, still no score here at Anti-Marino Stadium on senior night between the Eagles and the Gators. Lococo with it now. Nick Lococo sends it out wide. Gators scan their options. They'll get it out to Vincent Vagney. He looks to get this one into the box. Kuiper was in the vicinity, but unable to come up with it. Now we get it back to Lococo once again. He makes a nice move, but defensively, good poke in there by Isaiah Trumbull. He has played very well in this first half on both sides of the pitch. Now again, an opportunity in deep and a goal! Gators are on the board. Pass was from Brendan Strasser, and he finds Dietrich Zeisloff. He finds the back of the net. And look at the lights go. It's 1-0. Gators on top.
Dietrich Zeisloff
At the 12-12 mark of the first half of play.
Time to go 12-12. Zeisloff from Strasser.
So it took us 28 minutes, but we've got our first goal on the board, and it is the Gators, so they take the early 1-0 lead here on senior night, courtesy of Dietrich Zeisloff. Gators threatening again, but that one turned away. As we said, the assist by Brendan Strasser, the junior midfielder. Strasser leads the team in assists and points. Has 2 4-goal games this season, as we said, so he has been a catalyst for that Gators offense and just got behind the defense with some shifty footwork and the good vision to find Zeisloff. Another opportunity here, an initial save, and then diving out on top of it. An excellent play there by the keeper for the Eagles. Coming up with it is Max Pekic. Garner heads this one. The Eagles will come up with it. Trailing down quickly, Oliver Shunn, the junior. Now this one goes out of bounds as he was unable to connect. Substitutions galore coming in for the Gators. Got a number of new players in.
Jacob, go away.
See Peter Reynolds down there, a freshman midfielder, getting his first action. Garner backtracking now. Gators going back to work. Reynolds send it forward. Snaking his way through. Jacob Davey, who's back into the contest. Get it back up to Lococo. Lococo able to dance away from a few defenders. Still getting past Obama Academy Eagles. Now he sends this one through. That one just gets away, but still in the possession. As Strasser was unable to put that one home, but he got it back out. And now it's the Eagles coming back the other way. Shunn had it for a moment. Now they'll just send it forward, but that one going to go beyond everyone. Is a little bit too much on that one from Emmett Dorsey. Cooper Hayes set to throw this one in. That one trails out of bounds. One of the few errors we've seen from the Gators here in the early going as they lead 1-0. Off of the boot of Dietrich Zeisloft. The assist from Brendan Strasser.
Come on, Evan, get into it.
Down to about 8 minutes and change here. That one unable to be executed on. They had a man open there, but Eagles unable to get another shot on goal. So Plaskin will set to give this the boot. Sets it down between the E and the W in the end zone and gives this one a lift towards midfield. Eagles dancing away from trouble there. Now they come down the other way, a couple shifty moves. Just one kick away from tying this one up. But an excellent defensive play there, but not out of trouble just yet. Captain Jake Fuller sends that one down, comes back to Fuller. That one gets past him, so he trails back. First prolonged bit of possession we've seen from the Eagles tonight, but that comes to a close quickly and the ball ends up back with Peter Reynolds. Now it's Nick Lococo. Lococo dragged down. No call. We continue on here. Out wide to Kohlberg. Kohlberg will set up Garner. Garner scans, gets it back out to Lococo. Lococo with a shifty move there. He undresses a defender, gets past another, puts that one in the box, and it's turned away. A good defensive play by the Eagles. Lococo takes some contact after that. And I believe we'll have a foul as Oliver Shunn getting a little overzealous there, a little too physical on Nick Lococo. So now we'll see what the Gators want to do. They get a free kick at a bit of a sharp angle here. Just under 25 yards from the goal. Here it is, they'll send it in. That one's turned away. Nice defensive play by Obama Academy. They'll clear this one out for a moment. The Gators will take it about 40 yards out. And again, it's Gardner. Nice header there. Reynolds will field it, move it up to Lococo. Lococo finds his man, Strasser. Now once again, Kohlberg in the mix. This one given a ride by Jacob Davey, but that is handled by the keeper. That was Pekic.
With a nice save.
Pekic, just a sophomore. He's made a few nice saves tonight. And he's kept the Eagles within striking distance here. Still just 1-0 as we approach 5 minutes left in the first half here on senior night. Appreciate everyone joining us here on NFHS. A great couple days of Gateway Sports here on Gateway Broadcasts. Saw the girls team with a 3-0 victory over 10 and now 3 Mount Pleasant. Addie Green with a couple goals. Let's see if the Gators can get another one here before the half on the boys' side. This one turned away, but not for long. Garner has it, makes a shifty move, gets it back outside. Now going to work is Strasser. Strasser gets it in. Davey sees that one carry him off a defender, but it comes back to him. They'll continue to work it around. Gators all right with being patient. This one will trail towards the boundary, but is kept in. A nice move. Trying to leave that one off, but it will come all the way back out to Reynolds, about 35 yards from the goal. Nick Lococo. He's shifty too. Now the shot, that one just left. not able to thread the needle and put that one home.
Okay.
So we saw the girls team win earlier, 3-0. The guys are up 1-0 on Obama Academy here early, with about 3.5 minutes to play in half number 1. And then tomorrow night we'll have a little bit of football, the American style, as the Gateway Gators, Brad Birch and company, will take on Penn Trafford. The Battle of the Bell. A shot by Lococo here, handled by Pekic. Been up to the task here for the most part. So that's 2 4-2 teams tomorrow night. Should be an excellent matchup. 2 top 5 teams in 5A football. Number 3 in Gateway versus number 5 Penn Trafford. Catch that on YouTube. Just check out the Gateway Football Broadcast Facebook page. But tonight, it's the European football, or soccer, obviously, as we call it here. And so far, a solid performance by the Gators. Obama Academy not able to muster up much offensively other than a couple corner kicks, which have been snuffed out promptly and quickly by Cooper, Hayes and company back on the defensive side of things. Here come the Eagles, however. They've got a little bit of space, and now they'll cork this one up. The shot is handled easily by Plaskin. Isaiah Trumbull put the boot to the ball there. Plaskin well up to the task for that one. And again, he'll send this one high, not very far. But the Gators come away with it, at least momentarily. Lococo had it. Last went out off of the Eagles. So they'll get it back to Lococo quickly, and the Gators will try and hustle down the pitch with 90 seconds left here to play. Zeisloff again with a little bit of space. He tries to cross this one, was looking for number 30, James Lococo. Now the other Lococo, Nick, comes back up with it, got it to James. Now Strasser cutting in, nice move there. A little too much to handle though. Aiden Kohlberg has to regroup. He's hounded along the sidelines by Evan Peterson, the freshman defender. Fans wanted a foul call. They'll get it. Now crossing towards the net there. That ball just a bit far. No one able to get to it, but a little high. And with 35 seconds left, we'll get a goal kick from the Eagles and see if either of these teams can make one last gasp of it before we head into the half. Eagles will send this one careening well out of play. That's over the hill. That ball's gone. Now the Gators with one last chance. 10 seconds left. They'll send it in. Now it's gathered. Take it away. It'll dribble out towards midfield, and that will be where we leave it here at the end of 40 minutes. It was Dietrich Zeisloff, rather, off of the assist from Brendan Strasser, and that is where we stand. The goal at the 12-12 mark of the first half makes it 1-0 Gateway as we head to the half. Don't go far. We've got just under 10 minutes until we are back on the pitch with half number 2, so grab a snack, grab a drink. Join us back once again for the second half, where it will be 1-0 Gateway heading into the second 40 minutes. I'm Vince Russo. Join us again in just about 9 minutes here on NFHS.
Visit the refreshment stand to get some sandwiches, snacks, drinks, and desserts.
Returning now for half number 2. Take a look at the current weather here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. We had the rain hold off thus far. Fingers crossed. So far, so good. It's a nice evening. 69 degrees, just under 70. Still a little humid here not a whole lot of wind, and the sun has long said goodbye to us tonight as we are fully under the lights here at Anti-Marino Stadium, but can't ask for much better weather here in the first week of October. We are ready to get underway. The Gators will start with possession. Fresh 40 minutes on the clock, 1-0 our score, courtesy of Dietrich Zeisloff. The Gators looking to pick up where they left off. Spent much of the first half on the offensive. Lococo gets it in quickly, and it is Zeisloff with it once again. That's an all-important section match for the Gators, who are trying to get closer and closer to clinching a playoff berth. Could take a nice step forward with that tonight. They come in at 7-4, 8-6 overall, while Obama Academy, the Eagles, just 2-9 on the season with one lone victory in section play. These two teams met earlier this season with the Gators prevailing 7-0. They lead 1-0 right now, and they'll cross this one, and that kick just over top of the net.
Hyper on that shot, goal kick.
They gave it a ride, but that one too much on it, and so first opportunity goes high for the Gators. And a turnover here, a nice takeaway there, and drugged down, no call. Or was it? They will call it. It was a good job getting leverage there with Blake Marsh. And Marsh got drugged down. And so that'll be a free kick. Or rather, a penalty kick.
On the kick.
We'll get a penalty kick, and taking the penalty kick will be Zeisloff, looking for his second goal of the evening. Can Patrick stop it? No! Zeisloff with his second on the night. He converts to make it 2-0. So Dietrich Zeisloff has two big goals. This one coming less than 2 minutes in, courtesy of a penalty kick. Good job there by Blake Marsh, the sophomore forward, to draw the call. And Zeisloff finishes to make it 2-0 here, less than 2 minutes in our second half. And now another opportunity, and that one just not enough on it. And Keegan Kuiper can't believe it. He had a beautiful opportunity there and just didn't put enough on it. Max Pekic was able to get in front of that one after missing the penalty kick. Looks like we're going to have a substitution here. Looks like Oliver Shun will enter back into the contest. Not a very deep bench for Obama Academy, just 4 dressed players on the bench that aren't currently in the contest. The Gators look as if they have about double that on their bench. So good depth for the Gators. And they lead now 2-0. Trying to secure victory number 9 on the season, victory number 8 in the section. And they're back on the offensive once again. Colton Corey gets taken down. So the foul called there, they'll get it to Gardner. Gardner able to make a move and get away from the defender Dorsey. Now a shot from well out, taken care of easily. Once again on the move, Blake Marsh. They're going to call him offsides. The crowd protesting that one. It was a close call. But ultimately, Blake Marsh just ahead of the defense on that one. Jake Fuller set to give this one the boot. Coco comes up and plays it. He gets tossed down by a couple Eagle defenders, and so another free kick upcoming. Marsh will take it, as the Gators will keep this one moving quickly. Zeisloff had his pocket picked, but Gardner able to get it back. He'll send it back to Hayes. Hayes was excellent in the first half, shutting down any would-be opportunities for the Eagles. And now Coco sends this one back down for Marsh. Marsh turning on the Jets, trying to make a move, gets around a defender, looking. And a good defensive play there. The Eagles will come away with it. Lococo will head it on back to Garner. We'll send it back even further, where James Lococo will reset things as Danny Codaluppi sends that one forward, the junior defensive mid. Now it comes back to Marsh, the one extra pass, and it gets headed away at the last minute. Looked like it might be an opportunity for Colton Corey, the junior forward, to put that in the back of the net. Gators starting to get closer and closer here. Some good opportunities in the last several minutes after the penalty kick goal by Zeisloff made it 2-0. Another nice ball, an opportunity for Keegan Kuiper, and that one hits the crossbar just off the mark. And for the second time tonight, Kuiper, oh, so close to putting one in the back of the net. That would have been a foot shorter, or a foot lower. That one would have connected. But the crossbar, Max Pekich's best friend. That keeps it 2-0. The Gators once again with the ball, at least for the time being. That one taken away by Emmett Dorsey. Dorsey and Trumbull have really been the bright spots for the Eagles thus far tonight. They'll get it back out to Marsh. Marsh again crosses this one through. That one kicked on, and it is saved.
Love it.
Another excellent opportunity for the Gators. That one thwarted, a good save there. Goal kick lifted back out toward midfield, where Nick Lococo will take it there. He'll get it to Gardner. Gardner with a ton of room to work with. He'll send this one forward. That's going to be Marsh once again, but he was well offsides that time. No doubt on that one.
Offside.
A number of those calls, some close, some not tonight for the Gators. Trying to push the envelope. Certainly a lot of speed up front for the Gateway Gators. So 7.5 minutes gone by here. Zeisloff with 2 goals on the evening. That's been our scoring. It's been all Gateway, much like the first leg of our doubleheader. Gators trying to go 2 for 2 tonight, boys and girls soccer. And a foul there, Lococo dragged down. So that foul goes against Emmett Dorsey, the sophomore forward. Free kick will be taken by James Lococo, and the freshman defensive end sends that one down the length of the pitch. Fuller, the captain, trying to hit the reset button for the Eagles. They'll get it forward. Evan Peterson still with it. That pass to no one. And it's Gardner. Gardner out back to Lococo. Lococo will set up shop. Marsh hanging out towards the sidelines. He's onside this time. Looks to make a move. Cuts inside. That one taken away. He had Colton Corey, but that one just a little bit off the mark, and so no dice there. Zeislov again. Gets that one in, and the header just off of the mark. It was that close for Brendan Strasser. And I mean, about 2 feet wide. He was all alone with only Max Pekic to beat. And so, once again, it's Fuller starting things out. They'll get it back to Fuller. Fuller moves it forward. And we'll see if the Eagles can get anything moving here. Dorsey with it. He gets it taken off of him by Nick Lococo, and possession will change hands back to the Gateway Gators. Hayes, once again, doing an excellent job of reading plays before they happen, but now he's in a foot race. He's got to catch up to Dorsey, and he will. He takes the ball away from Dorsey. That'll go back to the other Hayes. Gunnar Hayes able to get that out of harm's way from back in the net. A beautiful move there. And Zeislov breaks the ankles of one defender. It comes back to Marsh. Marsh going to send that one across, and that one headed away once again. Now it's Strasser. Strasser able to make a few excellent moves. He sends this one across, and he scores! An excellent move, an excellent goal, an excellent finish. And he's had a lot of opportunities, but Brendan Strasser finally finds the back of the net. Assisted the first goal for Zeislov. He's got a goal and an assist now. This one coming at 29:40 left to go here in the second half.
Scored by number 11, Brendan Strasser. Time of the goal, 29:40. Brendan Strasser.
Keep playing, Obama. Let's go.
And so the Gators starting to break this one open. We saw the same thing happen in the earlier contest. A goal before the half and then 2 in the first 10 minutes made it 3-0 for the Gateway girls, and that's where the score stood through a full 80 minutes. We'll see if we get any more scoring here tonight. We might just have some here as Corey is drugged down. No call. Gator faithful can't believe it. This one will go out of bounds for a goal kick. As Colton Corey got into the box, there was definitely some contact there. Went down to the turf, but no call. So we play on. 3-0, 2 goals here in the second half for the Gators. 3 overall. Zeislov with the first 2. One courtesy of an assist from Strasser, and then he finds the back of the net just moments ago to make it 3-0. Now they're through once again. Now it's Hayes, and Hayes finds the back of the net.
Offside.
That's going to be offside. Folks are going to call that one back as Cooper Hayes was just ahead of the play. We'll see if they can't help the senior find the back of the net. He's been excellent on the defensive side of things. They've moved him forward. Now he'll get a chance to play up the field a little bit. Corey takes it away again. He uses his speed to get to the outside. Now he's going to shoot this one on net. That one's handled easily. There was a sharp angle there, so Pekic up to the task. Eagles on the move. Good header to thwart that. That comes back to the Eagles in the white jerseys with the gold numerals. Gators in the all-black uniforms with a little gold and white trim will come away with it. Aiden Kohlberg gets it back to Daniel Garner, who moves it over to Danny Kodalupi. Now a ball through a little far. Pekic gonna just punt that one out of bounds. Keep that away. The dangerous number 13, Cooper Hayes. Trying to feed that one through was a smart play there by Zeisloft. Defense on top of that one, so we reset here. That one gets through, and now an opportunity, and whiffing on it, and can't believe it. Jacob Davey with his hands on his face saying, my goodness, I can't believe it. Whiffed on that one. Still, plenty of good opportunities abounding here for the Gators offensively in this one. Eagles trying to get something going here offensively to get themselves on the board for the first time tonight, but again, the ball's taken away. And again, it's James Lococo now. He'll send this one deep. Now a foot race off is Aiden Kohlberg. He takes a tumble, no call. Hayes able to take it away. Now it's, at least was for a second, Colton Corey. And eventually it's led out to the other Lococo, Nick. Goes off Garner. And now James Lococo will send it back up the field. It will bounce around before Fuller sends it forward, the captain for Obama Academy. Now an open space. Oliver Shunn. His pass intercepted. Gators off and running once again. And again, it's Corey. A step ahead, and his shot. A moon shot over top. That'll be a goal kick. As we are now over 15 minutes gone by here in our second half of play. Gators comfortably out in front. Playing very well tonight. Good takeaway there once again by Kohlberg. He's going to turn that one over. The Gators will send that one back on to their keeper. That is Gunnar Hayes. Hayes will play it forward. Eventually it gets to Gunnar, or Garner. Garner went back to Kodalupi, and Kodalupi sees the ball go out of bounds. Pace has slowed just a little bit here over the past several minutes. Looks like a foul against Santosh Soria-Murthy, a sophomore midfielder for Obama Academy. And so now James Lococo will tee it up. He'll give this one a ride towards the net. That one handled. It was a nice shot, but Max Pekic able to handle that one. As Lococo gave that one a lift about 38 yards out. Comes back to Garner. Garner feeds it through. Nice touch there, and eventually it ends up back with him after he was trying to find Brendan Strasser. They'll send it to the box again. Now have a man open, but offside was Aiden Kohlberg. Some extracurriculars. I don't think we're going to get any cards handed out here. Certainly frustrations building. Jake Fuller, the captain, things not going right for his club both tonight and overall on the season. Just 2 wins, as we said, for Obama Academy. They've been outscored this season 23-65 overall. Been shut out 4 times and have only scored more than 2 goals twice. Another opportunity here. That one gets away. As it's the same strategy, rinse and repeat here for the Gators. Get the ball, send it deep, and allow your forwards to use that speed to just get after it. It's worked for them thus far tonight as they've built that 3-0 lead. Good play there, coming out to grab that one. Snatching it out of the air is Pekic. As he sends this one into the Gators bench. So they'll take over about 45 yards away from the goal. So next up for the Gators is another section matchup with Greensburg-Salem. Greensburg-Salem just lost to this Obama Academy Eagles club 3-2. As the Gators trying to chase two really talented teams in front of them, Franklin Regional and Plum. And they have had some tough sledding against them. The Gators will get one more crack at Plum. That'll be their final section matchup. But Plum and Franklin Regional overall in the season, both 10-2 on the season, a combined 20-4. Two teams that have a good bit of pedigree. The Gators get to play in a section where they get tested throughout the regular season. We'll see if it pays off for the postseason. Strasser sends that one into the box, no one home, and that one will be sent away. Where Nick Lococo will get sent to throw this one in for the Gators. Substitution. New goalkeeper will come in for the Gators.
Jack Queter in a goal for the Gators, replacing Gunnar Hayes.
As you may have heard on the PA, that's the sophomore, Jack Queter.
Come on, Daniel.
So the sophomore getting a little bit of action tonight on senior night. As both Plaskin and Hayes have seen action. This one off of the crossbar once again. Another golden opportunity, and it's not done yet. They keep it alive. The kick is saved. As Islov was looking for the hat trick. But getting in front of it was the keeper, Pekic. Another offside call against Cooper Hayes. So the Gators have Greensburg-Salem, and they'll take on Plum. And then they'll wrap up the season against a 7-4 4A Penn Trafford team. So they'll get a few more key matchups, good tests before they enter into postseason play. Hayes with it, he'll send it out wide. Once again, the Gators coming down with a full head of steam. They'll send it back, but no one home, and now the Eagles off and running the other way. Comes to Kohlberg. Jacob Wood, or rather Henry Kraus, a freshman midfielder for Obama Academy, cleared that for a moment. It ends up down the length of the field. Max Pekic will give this one a ride toward the boundary, but it'll stay in. This one will be kicked out of the way of everyone on the pitch. Few minutes past the halfway mark here in the second half. This one well in hand for the Gators. An identical 3-0 score that we saw in the girls' game earlier against a tough Mount Pleasant team that entered the contest 10-2. The Gators handing the Lady Vikings just their third loss on the season. The Gators now by aggregate up 10-0 on Obama Academy between the two contests.
Number 2, Ben Moore, is into the Obama lineup.
Here come the Gators once again. It's Kohlberg once again. They'll get it forward. Rushing up to take care of that one was Pekic.
Come on, Ben.
Foul there against Obama Academy. So a free kick from about 50 yards out will be taken by James Lococo. The freshman tees it up. Gives this a ride towards the goal. That one's headed away by the captain Fuller, but Garner comes up with it and will send it back to Lococo. And he'll send this one out wide. Standing wide open there is Aiden Kohlberg. Kohlberg sends this one into the box, and Fuller sends that one out of play. Jake Fuller, the senior defender and captain for Obama Academy. They'll get this one back in quickly, the Gators will. Lococo to Garner. Garner going to cross this one into the box. He had a man chasing in there. That would have been Strasser, but a nice defensive play by the Eagles to head that one out. Approaching just 15 minutes left here at a game that's gone all Gators so far. So far, so good on this doubleheader this evening. Again, it's Kohlberg. That one gets sent out of bounds by Muhammad Ali Al-Nagash. Crowd wanted a call there, no foul. Play on, Garner. Able to get it to Davey. Davey, a nice move there. Twists away, he'll send it back to Garner. Up 3-0, not as much urgency out of the Gators. Bleeding this clock down and trying to get closer to their 9th win of the season, including their 8th in the section. Now here's Haynes again. He sends this one on net, and it gets away from the keeper. It was a good initial save, but the ball got loose. Eagles able to clear it out, but Cooper Hayes making life difficult there for the sophomore keeper Pekic. Nice upfield pass. Find Kohlberg. Kohlberg scans his options, cuts to the middle of the field. Now we'll go over to Hayes. Hayes in a foot race. He'll have an opportunity. He tees this one up. That one is saved. Didn't get a whole lot of lift on it, and so it went right into the outstretched arms of Max Pekic. Oliver Shunn runs past the ball there, and so that'll give it right back to the Gators.
Here comes senior Gunnar Hayes out of the lineup.
A nice ovation there as Gunnar Hayes comes out of the lineup. A special night for all of the seniors and trending towards a victory. What will hopefully continue to be a special season and a long postseason run for these Gators. .12.5 to play. 3-0 our score. If you've joined us late, first 2 goals of the contest came off of the foot of Dietrich Zeisloft. Scored at the 12-minute mark in the first half. Took us 28 minutes to see our first goal. And then it was Blake Marsh drawing a penalty kick. And so Zeislov stood in, took the penalty kick. Less than 2 minutes in.
Number 4, Aiden Colberg, coming out for the Gators.
There goes Aiden Colberg, the second senior to depart to a standing ovation here at Antimarino Stadium. And then it was Brendan Strasser who assisted Zeislov's first goal. He was able to find the back of the net about 10 minutes after Zeislov, and so that's where we stand. It's 3-0.
Corner kick.
We've seen all three keepers get into the action for the Gators. Gunnar Hayes getting the start as the senior. Cole Plaskin, the junior, got some minutes as well. And then now into the action is Jack Queter, the sophomore. All three of them have been excellent tonight in limited action. Not a whole lot going on down their end. Nice move there by the junior Kodalupi. Marsh threads this one through. Try to go for Strasser. Now it's Hayes. Hayes looking for that goal and gets away from him. Comes back to James Lococo. Now Davey threads it in. They have an opportunity here. Lococo going to send that one across. It's taken care of. And Hayes had an opportunity, but that one, again, just a little high. Cooper Hayes has been all over the pitch tonight. Was excellent defensively in the first half.
Here comes Jacob Davey. Out of the lineup, senior Jacob Davey.
And Jacob Davey, now the next senior to step off of the pitch here on senior night. Each member of this squad getting a little special moment. Strasser trying to go to slide tackle there. He's unable to come with the ball. Now coming back the other way. Henry Kraus gets his pocket pick, the freshman midfielder. Pass a little bit beyond Daniel Garner. But still it ends up with Nick Lococo and company. Gators go back to work offensively. Hayes with a beautiful slide tackle. Now he's going to try and thread the needle. He'll get it outside. Now driving in, looking for space. Kicked it into about 3 Obama Academy defenders. But a real nice play there by Cooper Hayes to slide and take that ball away. We'll get it through once again. The second time it's Strasser. See if he can't get another assist. He does! Strasser assists. Colton Corey scores. Make it 4-0 here at Antimarino Stadium with 8:57 to play. Crowd loving the strobe lighting effect. A new addition this season, adding some entertainment here, and a happy Gators crowd as the lead extends to 4-0. Second assist on the evening by Strasser. Colton Corey with 8:57
Gateway
left.
goal scored by number 3, Colton Corey. Timely goal, 8:57. Colton Corey.
Corey the junior, he'll have to wait until next year to get his recognition, but still a memorable senior night for him on this occasion. Another opportunity, and that one again by Corey, this one a bit high. These opportunities have come in bunches.
There goes Cooper Hayes, number 13, out of the game.
So as I said, there he goes, Cooper Hayes. He was excellent on both sides of the pitch, played defensively in the first half. They moved him up to try and get him a goal on senior night, and he came close, had a beautiful slide tackle just moments ago to set up an odd man opportunity, but just couldn't cash in. But still an excellent performance tonight on senior night. A lot of young pieces for this Gators team, multiple freshmen starting. Now they'll get it up to Blake Marsh, and Marsh called off sides. Marsh, another promising young piece with a ton of speed, a sophomore for the Gators. We're now just 7 minutes and 23 seconds away from what feels like an inevitable victory, up 4-0 here on Obama Academy. Colton Corey trying to take this one away. The Eagles will do just enough to clear this one out momentarily, but cutting in front of it is Strasser. They'll thread the needle, and here the attempt on goal is handled. Keegan Kuiper, he's come oh so close about 3 times tonight, but just hasn't been able to find the back of the net. And so Max Pekic up to the task again. He's going to be seeing these Gateway Gators in his nightmares tonight. He's been busy all evening long. Once again, Gators offside. This time the guilty culprit, the junior midfielder Brendan Strasser. As Dietrich Zeisloff might be the only senior left out on the pitch tonight. Might be trying to chase that hat trick on senior night. All the other seniors have gotten a moment of recognition, a standing ovation on their way to the bench. Almost an entirely underclassmen roster out there now. That pass beyond the outstretched boot of Cameron Szynski.
And there goes Dietrich Zeisloff.
And right on cue.
Turning the captain badge over to Daniel Garner.
Right on cue, the captain, the last one to leave the pitch here on senior night for the seniors. Dietrich Zeisloff, what a senior night he had. 2 goals. Hands the captain's patch off to junior Daniel Garner. And Garner going to lead the offense. He'll lead Blake Marsh out wide. Marsh with room to operate. Sends this one into the box. Has a man. That's Corey, and Corey just wasn't able to get anything on it. And that one will bounce harmlessly
Number 17
towards Max
Zach
Pekic.
Mashenko into the Gator lineup.
Zach Mashenko taking Zyloff's place in the Gator lineup. Has the ball for a moment there. Gets it taken from him. Just 4.5 minutes left here. And again, honoring our seniors tonight here, the Gateway Gators are Aiden Kohlberg, Dietrich Zeisloff, the captain, Jacob Davey, Cooper Hayes, and Gunnar Hayes. More wholesale changes for the Gators, getting everyone in on the action here tonight. What's been a pretty lopsided affair in favor of the hometown team. Gator supporters will go home happy tonight as we get a look at Danny Kotaluppi down there. Gators will throw it in. Time continues to wind. 3.5 minutes left. 4-0 contest. Zeisloff with the 2 goals. Brendan Strasser finding the back of the net. And then just moments ago, junior forward Colton Corey. As you see there, Brett Rossi, freshman defenseman, getting ready to give that one a lift down the pitch, and that's Garner that takes it. Elusive, dances away from a defender. He'll get that one out wide. For Will Hansman, sophomore striker. See if either of these teams can find the back of the net just one more time here on what has been an excellent senior night. The rain held off. We thought we might see some precipitation. But we ended up with a beautiful overcast mid-60s evening. We want to remind everyone that we will be back at it tomorrow evening for the Battle of the Bell. It'll be the Gators football squad traveling out to Warrior Stadium to take on Penn Trafford. A matchup of two teams that are 1-0 in conference play. 4-2 on the season. And that should be a dandy. We'll have that one for you on YouTube and the Trib Life High School Sports Network. You can catch every home game for the Gators on NFHS.
Okay.
That includes the Gateway Game of the Week outside of football. We've had some volleyball this season, some soccer. We'll be excited for basketball season upcoming, maybe a little club hockey as well. Should be a very entertaining winter. Opportunity here, trying to find the back of the net. That one just off the mark was Hansman. And so we have a goal kick with our final minute of play here at Auntie Marino Stadium tonight. And it has been all Gators all night for this doubleheader. A combined aggregate score of 7-0 between the two matchups. As both squads taking another step forward toward the postseason. Gators are going to move to 9-6 on the season, 8-4 in section play. They'll stay right in tow behind Franklin Regional and Plum and solidify just a little bit more of their standing at third in this section. For the Obama Academy Eagles, they'll suffer their 10th loss of the season and drop to 1-10 in section play. Last couple of seconds here.
2, 1.
That will do it. Our final score here at Auntie Marino Stadium, Gateway 4, Obama Academy 0. In the first half, it was Dietrich Zeisloff. The assist from Brendan Strasser. That took us 1-0 to the half, and then the Gators poured it on here in the second. Zeisloff with a penalty kick after the drawn penalty by Blake Marsh. Made it 2-0. Brendan Strasser at the 29:40 mark made it 3-0, and finally Colton Corey off the assist from Brendan Strasser, and that is how we ended up where we did. So an excellent evening of soccer, and the Gators come away with 2 wins. The women come with a 3-0 decision against the Mount Pleasant Lady Vikings, and the boys team comes away with a 4-0 victory here against Obama Academy. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. I want to thank our talented crew, the Schaefer family, helping put everything together. Adam Gusky leading the way. I'm Vince Russo, and we will catch you all again very, very soon here on NFHS. You all take care and have a great evening.